So what happens when you blame yourself? I am LadyWake, awakening ladies to ourselves, for the purpose of healing and transmutation. And in this video, we're going to talk about 3 ways that blaming yourself alters your life. Now, there are 3 altering effects of self-blame. The first one is guilt. Self-blame instills guilt, and guilt leads to feelings of depression and ultimately giving up. I know you've met that person. They've given up in life. You take the safest risk or make the safest decisions that you possibly can. And for some people, they think that's okay. They feel fine with that. But if you're living in guilt and that's the reason you're making those safe decisions, then there's always something in you kind of nagging at you to do more, to reach your full potential. Because our potential does not lie in safety, it lies in taking risks. There is no way that you can be successful in this world without taking risks. There is no way that you can reach your full potential and be the person you were born to be and deliver the message you were born to deliver or the service. You can't do that without taking risks. The risk is what helps you grow. And make no mistake about it, no matter what you do on this earth, no matter who you become, your primary objective here on this earth is to expand. And to expand, something different has to happen in your life. Now, how do we fix it? To fix it, you must forgive yourself. I know, it's easier said than done, but it is worth the journey. You must find a way to forgive yourself and create a plan to make it better. The second way self-blame alters your life in a negative way is it destroys your trust in yourself. Now, if you can't trust yourself, you can't trust anybody, okay? Nobody. Every time you make yourself the guilty party without a plan to fix it and forgive yourself, then you are losing all trust with yourself. You're telling yourself that I cannot be trusted, I cannot keep my word, I cannot fix my problems, I cannot take care of myself, so nobody else can. If I can't trust me, nobody else can trust me. If I can't trust me, then I can't trust anybody else. And that makes you a very unreliable person. So how do you fix destroyed trust? Well, it's not that hard, but it does take consistency and a real dedicated effort. You must give yourself something to agree to. Agree to something, give your word about something, take baby steps. Give your word and then prove yourself right. Give your word, do it, prove yourself right. Give your word about something bigger. Do it, make sure it happens. And that proves to you that you can be trusted even after making a mistake. Now, the third way self-blame affects your life is that it lowers your self-esteem. Automatically lowers your self-esteem. Now, when you have self-esteem that is not as high as you would like it to be, then you have feelings of mistrust, guilt. That makes you sensitive and vulnerable to predators. People who also, frankly, have low self-esteem, some of them become predators of others with low self-esteem to make them feel better, So they will attack you on anything that they think you're sensitive about. And if you are blaming yourself for something, feeling guilt, not trusting yourself, then your self-esteem is lowered and you will react to those things that make you feel sensitive. Now, you may not react outwardly. So they might not see the reaction, but inside your body, inside your mind, you will react to things that make you feel sensitive, make you feel less than, make you feel unsure, untrustworthy, and all around just not the great person that you actually are. Now, if somebody can push your buttons just by talking about you, teasing you about something that you're sensitive about, then that means they have effectively changed your state. So they've taken you from feeling one way to feeling another way, but not in the right direction, right? Not up, but down. So if someone can do that to you, that means they have the power. They have effectively taken power over your state, over your energy. And if anybody else has power over you, that means you lack power. When you lack power over yourself, you feel like crap. So you need to fix it. To fix lower self-esteem, you first need to get guilt and trust or mistrust under control. Fix the guilty feelings, start to trust yourself again. And then when you encounter people, you have to practice taking their comments, ideas, advice with a grain of salt. It helps to laugh. I laugh at people all the time. Because laughing triggers your brain and tells you, this isn't serious. We don't have to take this seriously. Nothing about this is serious. Nothing about this person, what they're saying, what they're doing is serious. And if it's not serious, it probably has nothing to do with me. Another daily practice of retraining your brain is very helpful. So you help your brain to love on you. Just love on you. You tell yourself who you are. So you remind yourself of all those times that you made a mistake and you saw what happened and you learned something and you forgave yourself and you didn't trust yourself at first, but then you put your word on something and you did it and you kept your word, right? And you made it happen. And so you start to trust yourself more and more. You remind yourself of how there are literally no mistakes in the universe. None. So everything is already working out for you. And it is always working out for you. Until next time, y'all. Peace and love.